So, good morning. I am Fernanda, and today we're having a podcast. This episode is about a survival guide for high school, and this is Voices Beyond the Classroom. Today we're having some guests. That is Octavio, Lurlin, and Jamil. I I already said I'm Fernanda, and I don't know if somebody wants to share an experience on high school.
I think everybody has really good experience, but I want to hear the Canada experience from Octavio.
Uh,
I think it's really cool.
yeah, this is important. Octavio, the last year was studying on Canada. He did the second year of high school there. So tell us, what did you do?
Yeah, I was in an international school in Canada, a boarding school, and it was a great experience. It was really nice. I met a lot of people, met a lot of friends. Yeah, I think it most, yeah, I believe it changed my life. It was a life-changing experience. Yeah.
I really want to experience an exchange, but I don't know because I'm
I don't think you
studying.
would survive.
I will survive. I know I can.
Yeah.
But like for example, we are some seniors. We're seniors actually, so this is our last grade in high school. And this is important to say that, for example, I'm choosing medicine for my career. And it's really hard to think that maybe I'm going to be studying for the next 7 years and there I have to do an specialty. But also, like, for example, Octavio wants to study something about chemistry. Lulin wants to be a psychologist. And Jamil wants to study something about chemistry too. So, Lulin, tell us, why did you choose your career?
Because I think most people problems are related to their mind and their attitude about it. Because, well, I'm gonna give some advices about that because I think high school is where most emotions came and can be really disaster like that. So I really want to help people because if I knew it, what I know now, I'm sure it maybe was the best year de luego un día me quiero matar.
Okay. It's important to say that we are choosing our careers because during these next 3 years you're really having on high school, are important. Um, I can say like in general, meet a lot of people. Don't have like an exactly number of people you have to meet because I think that also is this part, like, for example, my parents says that I really like to hang out. And actually, it's true. But for example, I have a lot of friends on another schools and also on some another states. And for example, I think that it's important to have like a balance. I think it's correct to say balance. Like in a balance, your social skills and also your school skills because high school is a great year to meet some people, but also you have to start thinking about which career you want to choose. And I think we're gonna be starting with the advantage. And I think that the first advantage to say is get a good backpack because I mean you're not carrying a lot of books, like for example in elementary school or
Middle school.
or middle school. But I think that you're gonna be having like some projects that you have to be carrying on your backpack. Doreen has a really cute backpack about Hello Kitty from Kipling, and I really love her backpack. And I don't know, like for example, this year I'm carrying a bag as a school backpack, but I don't think it was a great idea. I don't think it's
Yeah. I see a lot of girls on TikTok say like I'm gonna get this bag for a school bag, but I think carry this thing and a lot of books, your laptop and other things can cause like injuries in your
Is it like a purse?
yeah, but some in your hands and your arms because Fernanda had like really bad shoulders pain. So I think it's not a great idea, but you can choose to slice your
it looks aesthetic,
backpack. Yeah,
but it hurts.
yeah.
So I don't recommend. Another step is that be on time on classes because this year in high school we are having like some problems about the being
Punctuality.
punctuality on classes. So I think that it is important, like for example, to get a good routine at the mornings and also like to be in punctual in your classes and also listen and pay attention to everything you hear in high school, not just the gossips. Like for example, I have a teacher or biology teacher. I think it's for me, it's like my best friend. And it's important to say that, for example, el profe Hector is always saying like get advantage. Like for example, he helps me not just for school, he helps me also to my social skills, some advantage for the university, like being a support for me. So it's important to say that be careful with your teachers also, but trust me, not all of your teachers are bad. You're gonna be having like good friends. Like for example, I don't know, like I think that my teachers are my best friend. I film TikToks with one of them, and I think they're really important. Like for example, Lurlin, you are a good friend from the teacher Andros.
Yeah, he's like my father. I really love him because I don't know if you have noticed this, but teachers get really irritated with people who don't listen, who are like try to be the class clown and make some horrible jokes. I know it's funny, like
Don't be serious.
uh-huh.
Don't be serious. Like for example, it's okay to do some jokes at classroom,
Yeah,
but
not
don't
so
be
much.
clown partner because you're not funny.
Yeah,
You're not funny.
and
You are forzándola,
yeah,
and that's not good.
and yeah,
Forzándola.
but teachers in their classes, teachers get to know you, and if they have a really good impression of you, it's gonna to help. I know it's not like some kind of favoritism.
I don't think it's called favoritism because I don't know. Like for example, Octavio and Jamil are really good in chemistry. We are having a good teacher right now. But for example, I don't see the favoritism in the notes. It's just that they are good on the chemistry, and also Miss Natalie is also not noticing that they are good on it. So obviously, she's gonna be helping them.
Yeah, a lot. So I think that helps too much. Like,
Be respectful to your teachers.
uh-huh.
Be really respectful with them. I know that you're gonna be having like some young teachers, but these are not
They not pick up on you. Like they not choose like this is a student I'm gonna bother all year. That's not. No.
don't take the things personal. The attitudes of your teachers is not your fault. Maybe you can meet a teacher that can be
A little
mean, like mean person, a mean person, but I don't think on it. So be respectful, and if you have problems, trust me, having
take it
a
personal.
friend teacher, let's call it like that, like this teacher that you're gonna be talking about your problems or anything, is like for these times that you're having a problems with a mean teacher. I think it's important to have you with you and to talk since the beginning the problem with your friend teacher. Also, use a planner because, for example, I really forget my homeworks, and if Yamil or Octavio don't be like they're like saying me like, oh, remember that we have a project on this subject or this homework, or for example, I think that it's a problem for me to be remembering something. So I don't know if you want to add something about it.
Yeah, because we have some class, like some school calendar, like the events, the things, but they
exams.
change. They change. So if you can have like this planner with some calendar on it, you can write the things and get more actual. Like how does it say? Like be, you know everything.
Evaluator?
No.
Precise.
Yeah, in your test and in your things. Thank you, Octavio.
Prepared for it.
Another thing do your study guides, like for example, for your exams, sometimes like not only for your math exams, physics, chemistry. I think that it's important to be remembering, for example, your history exams. Also, I don't know with another
Geography.
geography. No, I don't think that we are
Like,
we don't have deep geography on high school.
no, but we have
No.
history, and it depends on. Well, in Mexico we have this area, so I think me in
It's really like the areas. Like for example, I remember that all the history exams I did was doing using a TikTok audio, and she does like an study guide and remember all the topics via TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's really effective. I don't know why, but it's really effective.
Yeah, because this is the audio is like from Bugs, the movie, like from Disney. It's like, no tenemos renta. Ay, nos robaron la renta. So I changed it like from Mexico to France. Like Mexico says, no tengo feria. Y France de que tú nunca tienes feria. Like that, because it was funny and I got a 10.
It was
So
really
I
effective.
really recommend it.
There are many study firms to study.
Yeah.
On TikTok, you can start, like, for example, for me, I'm using the Pomodoro style, and it's like taking time for your study. And I think it's a good idea.
Does it work?
Yeah, for me, does it work? It doesn't look like it, but it works. But for example, there are other people that maybe will be comfortable with another firms to study.
And I think we talk too much about academic style, like what do you have to do for school, like your backpack and other things. But I think in high school, one of the most important things is like your social things, like your friends, like the parties,
Like your socials.
yeah, you know. But as someone who is a senior now, the advice I would give is like be kind. Yeah, I know that in high school, too much people think it's high school, it's not that serious. And I know there are some people that are mean or are annoying, and you might not be the best friend with them, but that's not a reason to be mean, to start gossips, to like if they came next to you, you say, their hair is horrible or something. That
Don't take the things personal,
yeah,
because you don't know the war that the other people are having on their minds, but also it's not a reason um it's not a reason to be disturbing the peace of the other, but be really kind in high school, because you are having this change about you are living the last year of your childhood and start being a teenager. Also, you'll be moving on to a teenager, to an adult. So I think it's important to be respectful with the others. And I don't know, choose your friends very well,
yeah,
because you're going to be having some problems. You're going to be starting some problems, like, for example, the fierce relationship.
People can get you in trouble.
yeah.
People will
Get you in trouble. So
Yeah.
and sometimes these troubles can get an exit, like I see exit, like for example, just to solve the problem, and it's okay.
yeah, but some people really like don't get over that. Like they keep talking and talking about that.
No, but it's, for example, it's these changes that you're having,
Yeah,
like you are being a child and now you are a teenager, that also it has to
choose too much
has
things.
to be an adult, a young adult, but it's not a problem for it, because
Yeah,
I think it's important to have a really good self-love.
self-love. Yeah,
Self-love, because
percent.
it's important, because you're going to be listening many things about you that you didn't know. Many things about you didn't know. Like, for example, I didn't know that I was this girl that is disrespectful with the others, but I'm not. I'm pretty sure that I'm not, because the people I know that I really want to have in my life, I'm really kind. I like to feel the other loved by me. And
Yeah.
also I really likes to be loved by the others. But obviously I'm not disrespectful and I know that I am not. But for example, for my version on my first year of high school, I remember that I used to hear like these gossips and some others that was really hard to listen. And I remember I was like, why do the people think that I am like that?
Yeah.
But now I know that I am not. So it's important to have self love. Also, I think these years are really important to get a good relationship with your fathers or your parents, with your parents, or if you have siblings, with them too. Because, for example, obviously, this year you're gonna be having the second family that you choose. But I remember that on my first year of high school, I was having these problems, and my parents were there for me. So I think it's about to being kind with the others. Be kind to yourself. It's not getting a winner.
Yeah.
It's your own steps and your own life. So
Yeah. Because I think we focus too much on these people thinks I'm like annoying person, like I'm so mean, and I gonna say something. The people don't care. They might like the gossip, but it doesn't live on their mind. So Octavio and I had
care about
some boy in our lives that was so mean to us, and it's over for us. And if he wants to keep talking about that, you have to know yourself to the fact that it's not true and they are just like some bitter. Like, you want to share something about it, Octavio?
before and
Like, from these friends that they tell you that some of these fake friends. You want to give some advice?
Just be careful who you talk to.
You mean? You mean?
I personally didn't talk to him at all.
But be
I
careful
know.
who you
it's
talk
not about the people. It's not about this person, but
It's, I don't know, these people who like pretend to be your friends.
You need to be really careful who you talk
we're
to.
not discussing your problems. It's a general advantage for the high school class.
Just be careful who your friends with.
And also, I think that before ending, just choose what you like, meet yourself, be kind to the others. And also, I think it's really important to say that you're living just for a while. Life is not forever, so don't be
take it
scary about taking some risk. I mean, like, don't take risks, you're gonna be worried. Like, take risks with
And so,
take risk, but be careful with them. You are living just for a while. You're not gonna be having another time 15, 16, or 17.
yeah.
So,
But don't really focus on that, because for me, I was a really calm teenager. I didn't hang out in parties, or I didn't have too much friends, and that's okay too. If you don't have like that bunch of people, or if you don't fit in your classroom, that's okay too. You choose your life. So don't feel pressure about have too much friends, like go to parties. No, every teenager is different. So we're just giving some advices for people that are,
Just try to be happy.
like that, because it's really helpful. I think because every teenager, if I ask, for example, Fernanda, she always tells amazing stories about her parties and her friends. But if you ask me, I don't have that bunch of friends.
we're having fun.
Yeah, I don't.
It's okay.
And I don't really get along with my classmates in my area. So I think it's important to focus on you, that you're having a great time. You can have other friends in other classroom, other friends in another school. That's really cute.
So this was our survival guide, a really small survival guide for high school. I'm hoping that you're having a great year, a great beginning in here. So don't worry. For our last time, you are just living for a while, so don't be worried about the future. Just be worried about the present and be happy.
Thank you for your time.
Wow.
Thank you for your time because we lost the microphone. Oh. Bye. ¿Ah? ¿Qué opinas? ¿Cuánto? Está muy bien, le dices a la profe.
15, 20 minutos, ya vamos a la chingada.
Ya me quiero ir a mi casa.
Ya me quiero ir a mi casa. Ay, le quité el último audio,
Hermano, no se lo escuché perder, aparece.